Shazam. Oh yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Nerd of the 90s here, and I'm back, and here we go. No vloggers today, but today we are going to be talking about Shazam. And here it is to prove my innocence right over here. I want to go see it. Yeah, wow, absolutely amazing. But let's start here from the very beginning. So it's Shazam, directed by David F. Zamberg, starring Zachary Levi, Asher Angel, Mark Strong, and Jack Dylan Grazer. I would say let's start from the beginning of the story. This is pretty much an origin story of Shazam, and I gotta say, Billy Batson's it's a sad story to see what really happened to him when he was little. Though the backstory of him was really sad though, and then him going from different foster homes, leaving places, and trying to search for his mom, which is also really a pretty sad journey for him finding out though. And not only that too, after that later on he gets chosen to become Shazam, or should I say the next hero, and him. I gotta say, it's one of my favorite moments of the movie, and it's kind of sad though because the story it does start off very dark though. I can't spoil much though, but it does start off very dark with one of another character's dark perspective, and later on we just focus on a little bit of Billy Batson and a little bit of his backstory of why he goes from different places though. And yeah, it's a pretty sad story though. And then also we later on we get to see the development of Dr. Savannah, if I pronounce his name right. And yeah, we'll get to that later on after that too. So the story is great and all. Asher Angel as Billy Batson, I thought I really liked him a lot. He's really good. The moments that he's going through with the journey of finding his mother, finding where his life is actually at though, and then trying to at least like locate and find his mother. And it's a pretty sad story too because Billy Batson, that's what his journey is all about, trying to find his mom, until like the unexpected just happened when the wizard just completely chose him to become Shazam. And then things got completely twisted though because things completely turn upside down for Billy Batson, even though he gets a moment where he actually has to at least take responsibilities for his own powers later on, even though there's moments though where he has to go through a lot. And that's why we're going here to Shazam. Billy Batson was great, the actor for Asher Angel, but Zachary Levi as Shazam, wow, dude. I was a little worried because John Cena was nearly this close to becoming Shazam, and I'm like, no, no, no. Just Zachary Levi is Shazam. Without a doubt, the original Captain Marvel, or should I say Shazam now that he's called, he owns the role. He plays the role really perfectly. He reminds me a little bit of how the way Tom Hanks portrayed his role in Big. And believe it or not, the movie does feel like it's from out of Big, and it shows too. Because and then there's also a huge Big reference too, and while he was fighting against Dr. Savannah, which was actually really touching though, because I was like, oh, there's a big reference right there. But Zachary Levi, without a doubt, him playing kind of a bit of a kid role, because that's what he does in other roles in other movies, and I thought he nailed it out of the park. And yeah, Zachary Levi is Shazam, and he deserves to do more, and I can't wait to look forward to see if he does more after that. Also for the his friend Freddie Freeman, and the rest of the foster kids, I liked them. They really were awesome. Freddie Freeman was the highlight of the movie, trying to at least, who's a huge superhero fanatic, and then also Billy Batson, who was not really a superhero fanatic, and he's trying to like know moments of like who superheroes are and stuff like that, and kind of get some tips from Freddie, even though he knows a lot about superheroes and superheroes' weaknesses. And I thought to me that was absolutely awesome. And then also the rest of the foster kids were the real highlight of the movie. I liked all of them. And yeah, even though I can't say much though, but when the final act hits, it just put a smile on my face. I was like, I knew it was coming, so it's great. And also the supporting cast of the movie, the foster parents, oh, Billy Batson's mother though. I gotta say it's really good. I really like the foster parents a lot. The guy from The Walking Dead, I thought he was really good. Also the mother who raises the foster kids is also does a great job too, trying to raise the kids well and stuff like that. And then also man, the movie was just really good, and the supporting cast just actually was great. The action and the CGI of the movie was actually really good, though. The CGI was really, really good, and also the action of the movie was great and all, even though we get to see Shazam being a noob with the superpowers and actually having fun with it, even though he's a 15-year-old kid trying to at least being a superhero and as well as an adult, and experiencing things too with, what adulthood is and stuff like that, drinking alcohol, even though he didn't like the taste, going to a strip club. I can't spoil much, but those moments were absolutely one of my favorite too, and The action too between Shazam going against Dr. Savannah was actually cool, even though it was being a kind of a noob fighting against him. And yeah, that was actually great. None of them fell flat. All of them were just hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing with Zachary Levi and also with Freddie Freeman. He was great though. Jack Dylan Grazer was absolutely great in this movie, and I couldn't stop laughing because there was jokes nearly everywhere in this movie, and there was some serious moments too. It does go dark a little bit too, and I really did like that though. The comedy was really good though. Do I have any cons? Not really though. All I can say is it's not a perfect film. There is a few minor things that I really would have loved to see. I would have loved to see Black Adam, and I would have loved to know a little bit more about a little bit more of the backstory between Billy Batson and his mother, even though we kind of get a small snippets of it, and also a little bit of his father. But all I can say is you'll understand when you watch the movie though, and also I would have loved to see Billy Batson at least throw a punch and stuff like that. He does do a few combos though, but at the same time, he's just a kid trying to experience his superhero powers as an adult though. And yeah, that's about it though. It's not a perfect DC film. It is actually an amazing film. Is this movie worth watching? Yes, go watch this movie. Support this at its full potential. DC is back at full freaking speed here. They nailed it with Aquaman. Doesn't deserve to be 65% on Rotten Tomatoes. Hell no. But 91% right now on Rotten Tomatoes with Shazam, it does deserve it. It's right behind Wonder Woman. And to me, it's hard to compare because Wonder Woman is still number one to me. Shazam is in second. Third is Man of Steel. And then fourth place has to be Aquaman. It's hard picking between those two, but I think it's back and forth between third and fourth place. All I can say is I can't wait for the sequel if it does actually happen. And then also, oh yeah, I never give you my final verdict. My final verdict is a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 is what it gets. I want to give it a 10, but there is a couple of minor cons though. I would love to see a little bit more of the backstory of the foster kids though, but that's about it though. And yeah, and then also Shazam being a bit of a noob, but he's a kid and he doesn't know much of it though. Even though the movie didn't suffer too much though, but it's not a perfect film, but at the same time, it's definitely a good watch though. Take your kids to watch this movie because it's absolutely not out of the park. And for those who are interested in watching this movie, just watch it. Who cares? It doesn't matter if it's not a Marvel movie. It doesn't matter that DC blah 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 blah. No, go watch it. Go support it like you guys did with Aquaman. Aquaman was an awesome movie. Same thing with this movie. It's absolutely superb, and you guys actually deserve watching a really good superhero movie because this is actually another good month of superhero movies. Today we got Shazam, and then we also got Hellboy next week, and then also 3 weeks from here Avengers Endgame. Wow, it's a good time to be alive. And what sucks too is that the tickets are sold out, and some a-hole selling it for 10 grand. Screw you. Yeah, that's about it. And then also, guys, for the next video, oh yeah, we're going there. I'm gonna be reviewing Assassin's Creed Odyssey on the next video, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that because I did enjoy the game a lot too. And I don't have Spartan outfits, but at least I got something to fit in though. So I hope you guys like this video. Hit the like button if you do like the movie, and also hit the subscribe button. I'm also working on a few other videos that I'm looking up to the future. And then also Hellboy is going to be coming up next week, and maybe I might check out Bumblebee or Glass. I'm going to be renting it and put a straight out of Blu-ray review, so because I missed those movies while it came out in theaters. But now that it's out on Blu-ray, I gotta check them out though because there's a bunch of good movies that came out. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Freaking awesome. I loved it.